The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is one of the best compact cameras out there for cinematic content. Amazing sensor, mechanical gimbal, stunning color science. But here is the truth. Even with all that power, your footage can still look harsh, overexposed, jittery, or just not cinematic. That's because without proper filters like ND and DPL or CPL, you are fighting against the light, reflections, and physics itself. In this video, I'm diving into the FREEWELL Megapack, a 14-piece filter that unlocks the full cinematic potential of the Pocket 3. You will see real-world side-by-side comparisons, and I'll show how to actually get that film-like motion, richer skies, less glare, and more dynamic shots, even in tough conditions like midday sun or sunrise contrast. And these filters are currently discounted, so check the link in the description below and in the top right corner. If you want your Pocket 3 footage to finally look like what it was built for, this video is for you. If you want to put your footage on the next level, then you definitely need to have one of these. This is Megapack FREEWELL filters, and actually it contains 14 different filters. It has 7 ND filters, 4 ND polarized filters, also 1 CPL, also 1 mist filter and 1 LPR filter. ND filters, it's a tricky story, and if you want to use them, you really need to experiment a lot with. You need to learn how to use your DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in manual video mode. For this you need to remember about 180-degree golden rule of using the ND filters on the camera, setting shutter speed and ISO. So if you are using 4K 24 FPS, you need to set your shutter speed at least to 1/50, not more and not less. If you are using 4K 30 FPS, then of course it will be 1/60 shutter speed. And ISO, well, the higher ISO, the more noise will produce on your video. That's why the ISO I would recommend to set to 50, or on DJI Osmo Pocket 3 you can select the ranges of ISO, for example 50 to 100, 50 to 200 and 50 to 400. I would never recommend go higher than this range 50 to 400, but of course you need to start experimenting with 50 to 200 just. This FREEWELL Megapack contains filters from ND8 to ND1000. Well, ND1000 could be a little bit brutal because this kind of filter you might want to use for time lapses that are being shot on super bright day in summer, or if you're filming some time lapses on a sunny day in the snowy mountains. That yes, ND1000 can help. Also ND256, it has a little bit less stops, but the idea is behind the same. What is ND filters in general and why do you need to use them? If we are shooting in regular video mode, in automatic video mode, the camera will automatically balance the ISO and shutter speed, and the shutter speed will be set to so low that actually we will be losing the cinematic feeling on the video, and it will produce a certain jittering to all of our frames and our footage. So if you want to achieve the blur cinematic motion on our video, we need to learn how to use ND filters. The most optimal ND filters that you might have with you are ND8, ND16, ND32. In my experience, I have never been using more than ND32. Usually it's more than enough for any weather conditions. In this Megapack you will also find ND polarized filters. There are 4 of them: ND-PL 8, 16, 32 and 64. So what are the differences between ND-PL and just regular ND filters? While the regular ND filters are purposed for creating a cinematic motion blur to your videos for moving objects, and especially it's helpful when you are filming the objects as that are moving. For example, statically staying and filming the cars passing by or whatever, like the birds or waterfalls. And DPL filter have 2 functions. First of all, it's a motion blur, but also due to its polarized coat, it will also allows you to remove the reflection from the reflective surfaces, for example from the water or glass. And it appears super helpful if you want to film, for example, the boat in the marines, or if you want to film the dolphins on the boat trip. That's actually what I found the ND-PL filter super helpful. Just take a look at this video. When I pointed my camera directly to the dolphins under the boat, they were so super clearly visible, no water reflection. That's exactly when ND-PL filter became so helpful for me. So the sun is actively up, and actually now I'm using the automatic video mode, 4K 24 FPS, but let's just try to improve it slightly. and I'll put on ND16 filter and we will see the result. Now I attached ND-PL16 filter and slightly adjusted the polarization level, making sure that actually it fits to the sun direction at the moment. And let's compare the video. We can clearly see that the colors now more saturated, more contrast video, and we see more details on the face. So the footage has been definitely improved with this little ND-PL filter from this Megapack. FREEWELL, perhaps the highest quality brand of the filters that you will find on the market. And I have been having before the FREEWELL filters for my photo camera, and I'm still using them for a couple of years. But because of this is the filters and they are tiny, just keep in mind that even though they are magnetic, they can be easily attached to the camera, still they can be easily dropped on the ground and can be lost. But it's not a problem, because even if you get the Megapack, you can also purchase the additional filter, just standalone filter on the website. And by the way, today it's a Prime Day on Amazon, and FREEWELL also gives you a lot of discounts for all the filters. So if you purchase this Megapack from the link that I will provide in the description in details below, you'll also get a discount. So don't miss your chance. This specific Megapack will actually help you to cover pretty much 99% of all the possible scenarios you will cut on with your camera. Just regular polarized filters can be really very helpful even in automatic camera mode. Again, if you are using your camera around reflective surfaces like the water, or you are in a zoo and you want to film, the animals behind the glass, and you want kind of to reduce this reflection from the glass, then where CPL filter come into effect. There are two more filters that actually people are less talking about. It's a mist filter, or other named diffusion, or black mist filter. So this filter will allow you to create a mist effect to your footage. Not everyone is loving the mist filter, but personally for me it makes the image a little bit softer and more gentle, especially if you are filming the light in the dark room, for example the candles, or if you want to highlight the mood around you, so the mist filter will be super helpful, and to be honest, I like it. Now I attached the mist filter and switched the camera to automatic video mode, and actually mist filter allows you to make your image a little bit softer and to put this coat of the grayish layer on it. I know that many videographers, they don't like mist filters, but personally for me, I like it how it makes the image in general more gentle. LPR filter, or light pollution reduction filter, is something else. It's more for low light or night street photographies and videographers. You know that wanna get all these lights like light from the cars or street light. But with DJI Osmo Pocket 3, well, it might be not so noticeable. LPR filter is very popular among astrophotographers. So if you are shooting the nebulous galaxies, but you need to have a telescopic photo camera, then of course LPR filter will help you. But for DJI Osmo Pocket 3, well, I would think that it's redundancy. So what is ND filters and how do they work? ND filters have multiple stops that actually stop the light that coming into the camera. ND8, ND16, ND32, the higher number, more stops, and it means a more motion blur effect we will get. But of course it means that the image will be darker, and we need to have more tweak and more adjustment to our video settings. If you're a professional videographer or you already own some ND filters and CPL filters, I think that this Megapack will be very helpful for you, because you will get all the filters at once and you will get them actually for years. If you're a beginner and you just want to try ND filters, then I would recommend you to take a look at other FREEWELL packs, for example with just 4 filters or 8 filters, and try with a minimum. Just take a look at the filters with ND16, ND32 and CPL and see how it works, see how it will upgrade your video quality. And just keep in mind that filters are a little hassle, because every time you need to put them, you need to switch camera to manual mode, you need to start adapting your camera settings before start shooting. So the verdict is so that the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 itself is awesome, it's a great cinematic camera, but in order to get the best footage of it, you really need to learn how to use it, because, well, even the perfect camera might sometimes produce not the perfect footage for you. And if you want to upgrade your video footage, if you want to put it on another level, then you definitely need to learn how to use the filters. Just drop the comments below, what do you think in general
Are you using ND filters already or any kind of other kind of filters? If yes, what was your experience? What the brands are you using? And if you enjoyed this video or if you found this helpful, just hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe yet to my channel, just feel free to subscribe because there are a lot of more interesting episodes are coming in the next days or weeks. Stay safe and see you in the next one. Cheers guys. Bye.